Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to play around with an applicator bottle. I've been receiving a lot of questions on how to use different types of applicators, and people have been really asking me about the bottle. So I have one here today. This is a half-ounce plastic bottle. It's pretty easy to squeeze. That's something that's really important. You don't want to use a bottle that's too hard, so this one's pretty easy to play around with. I have a stainless steel tip here, and you can also use the Lure Lock tips, which have the plastic color-coded bases. This one is of course, a stainless steel one, and it is 18 gauge, which is one of the narrower openings. The higher the number of the gauge, the smaller the opening is. And then there's a cap for the bottle. I also have a carrot bag full of fresh henna paste as well. So let's go ahead and get started. First I'm going to show you how to fill the bottle, which is pretty easy. You cut the tip of the carrot bag open, and you put it inside of the bottle like so, and you squeeze it. Tap it a little bit so that henna goes to the bottom of the bottle, and then you fill it some more, because when you fill it, the henna paste doesn't always go to the bottom of the bottle initially, so you have to tap it and make sure it goes in there, and just fill it as much as you can. I like the half-ounce bottles, but some people prefer the bigger ones. It's just personal preference. When you filled it as much as you can, or as much as you like, mine's about 3/4 of the way full. That's what I like. Though you can fill it all the way if you like. You just screw the cap on. It's pretty easy. And then you take the tip and you screw that into the cap. If you look there, there's a little opening there, and this part of the this part of the tip fits right over that, and you just twist it on until it's snug. If it's loose, then it'll pop off the top, and then henna will be everywhere. So you just want to screw it in there until it's snug. And it's pretty easy. You can do just about anything you like. The henna flows pretty easily. It's not much different than the cone, in my opinion. You can do all sorts of small details, and because the stainless steel tips come in several different gauge sizes, you can have tiny openings, you can have large openings, you can do lots of different designs. And the really cool thing about that is, while you're in the middle of doing a design, if you want to switch to a larger stainless steel gauge size, you just twist this off and put a new one on. And it's just that easy. You may have some questions about cleaning these. I just put these, just soak them in water. I don't let the henna get dry in these, because then it's really hard to get it out. And you can get it out with like a safety pin or a straight pin. You can just stick it in the tip if you let the henna accidentally get clogged inside of there. If you let it dry out inside, just poke a pin through, and that'll get the hard, dry henna out. Or you can just soak them in water when you want to clean them. That's what I do. And I soak this part in water as well. And then I just wash this like I'd wash any bottle. If you find that the bottle is a little bit too hard for you to squeeze, you can boil it. Just put a pot of boiling water on the stove, small pot. Just put this in there less than 10 minutes, probably about 5 is best. And then just take it off, and the bottle's going to be a little bit softer. It's not going to break, the bottle's not going to split, it's not going to wear the plastic really thin to the point where it doesn't last for very long. I've done this several times with many of my bottles, and I've never had an issue. Also, this bottle doesn't have any seams on it. Only on the bottom, of course, but that's normal for this kind of bottle, but it doesn't have any seams on it, so they're not going to split if you decide you want to boil it for 5 minutes, just to make the plastic a little bit more pliable. Anyway, if you have any questions about this bottle, the tips, or how to use them, please feel free to put your comments below. If you're interested in this type of applicator bottle, I'll put a link in the down bar. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. I'm going to do a tutorial on the cone, which is pretty straightforward. You guys have seen me do cones so many times, but you know, people want to know about it, so I will do it. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram. I've got the Facebook. I've got Etsy, I've got Pinterest, all that stuff. All the links will be down in the down bar. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe.